What's up, you barbaric bug-brained butt wipes? You're the first in your family born without a tail. I'm jealous of all the people who haven't met you. You have one brain cell and that's fighting for dominance. Do you still love nature despite what it did to you? You look like your face was on fire and somebody tried to put it out with a pickaxe. It's your boy Robin. I'm back. I'm not sick anymore. But apparently, I'm still an asshole. I'm back like I never left, motherfuckers. I was sick, and now I'm not anymore. So, you know, my energy's back. I'm probably like 85, 90% better. Got this little lingering cough, but it is what it is. So yeah, so I'm here. I did promise you guys a new format of show, and I did record one, and that'll be here on Friday. So look forward to that. In the meantime, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, let me explain to you what the fuck happens on this bullshit. So, usually we're on Reddit and we go to this thread called Am I the Asshole? And people write in their stories and they give their situation and they want to know if they're an asshole or not. But I don't like Reddit that much for this because I have a habit of looking at the comments, and the commenters are so like, you're an asshole because, and they say these dumbass juvenile fucking reasons. I'm not saying that this show is this show is better, but I'm not a therapist. I'm just giving the advice the way that an asshole sees it, and I'll let you know if you want or not. But I have my own Twitter, twitter.com/assholeamitha, or you could submit to amithehole22@gmail.com, and this way we can stay off Reddit, and then we can keep it between us and make this little personal thing happen. Because, I mean, you're coming to the internet for advice anyway, so I don't know if you have all your marbles anyways. But if you want to tell your story, that's what we do. And then what we'll do is we'll tell you whether you're the asshole, whether you're not the asshole, whether everyone sucks, no one sucks at all, or if you happen to be from Europe. That's who it is today, you fucking Europeans. I could go into the whole queendom, kingdom, slavery, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to stick with your food is ass. Your food is... I don't understand how a country... Well, I might go into slavery. I don't understand how a country who colonized other countries and raided ports and enslaved people and did all this other stuff for the sake of fucking spices most of the time, don't use spice on their shit. Now, somebody told me, or did I read this somewhere? When they did have spice, it was usually for the royalty and for the wealthy, and for the royals and the wealthy and the oligarchs and all that other shit. So they got all this money and they get all the spices. After a certain point, some of the people from the ports started stealing spices, and then the commoners started having it. So royalty didn't want to be the same way as the commoners. So they were like, all right, fuck it, we're not going to use spices. And then since they're the trendsetters, other people were like, well, if they're not using spices, we're not going to use spices. I don't even know if that's real. Bottom line, your food needs some serious help. If they put their foot in it, quote unquote, that's what black people say. Damn, you put your foot in it. Y'all need to just whole body dive, cannonball into that bouillabaisse, because y'all food is ass. I don't understand. So that's probably why the French are so arrogant, because they're the only ones like you. Pouton, croissant. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you, Europe. Let's get on with the show. Am I the asshole for banning alcohol from Christmas? My husband's family likes to drink. Every holiday includes multiple bottles of wine and cocktails. I hate drinking. I have never drank. My father was an alcoholic. You also do not know how to put, commas in places, punctuation and shit. I hate drinking. I have never drank. My father was an alcoholic. I think it's childish if you can't have fun without drinking. I think it's childish that you don't know that this is a run-on sentence. This year I'm hosting Christmas for a change, and I decided that since it's at my house, no alcohol allowed. We are all getting older and it's time to grow up. You still did not put any commas in that sentence. You need to grow up. Preemptive asshole. Grammar asshole. Grasshole. My husband's sister called and asked what she could bring. She saw a recipe for a Christmas martini that she wanted to bring. I told her about my no alcohol rule. She didn't say much, but must have told the rest of the family. Some of them started texting me asking me if I was serious and saying that it's kind of lame, but I'm not budging. Now it turns out my husband's sister is hosting an alternate gathering that almost everyone is choosing to go to instead. It's so disrespectful, all because they would have to spend one day sober. My husband told me he talked to his sister and we're invited to her gathering, and he said we should just go and stop causing issues, but I won't. It's so rude. Now husband is mad because I'm making him stay home and spend Christmas with me, but it was my turn to host, and I chose to have no alcohol, and they could have dealt with it for 1 year. Am I the asshole? Yep. Fucking asshole. How? Yo, okay, first of all, grammatically, you suck. But second of all, like, how are you telling people, I get it, it's your house, but you're like the Grinch who stole booze. The fuck is wrong? Like, here's the thing. You're telling people that they can grow up. You're not even the alcoholic. Your dad was. And I understand. It sounds like there's more trauma before the alcohol. Like, you're using that to say that, you know, oh, there was so much that went on. Listen, my dad was an alcoholic. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it attributed to his, you know, liver failure, et cetera, et cetera. But when he was around, if we had a Christmas or a Thanksgiving or something like that and somebody had alcohol, it wasn't like he's sitting in the corner like... And I know alcoholism is bigger than this whole thing that we're doing right now and all. Cool. I'm saying for this story, your trauma sounds like it's a little different. Are you saying you don't want them to drink because you're afraid they're going to die? Honestly, if they're booze hounds, if they drink a lot every Christmas, your Christmas is not going to save anybody. So what you're doing is you're telling them that they can't do something, and they're going to choose to do it because it's a holiday. A lot of people don't really need to, you know, they don't really need a reason. But some people, they were like, I do a lot of shit all year, and I got this whole 2 weeks off, and I would like to fucking yabba dabba do delicious too. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing is about you telling people to grow up, but the grown-up thing to do would be like, okay, this bothered me. They want to do this. As long as nobody's getting hurt, I should grow up and just be cool and like not harsh everybody's buzz. That line that you said, like, I've decided we're all older, so it's time for everyone to grow up. So come over to our house for finger painting and hot cocoa. Shut the fuck up. We're making this all about me because we're going to be grown up. And then your husband wants to party with his family. Come on, man. You making him stay home. You Grinch. You need to make a Ebenezer Scrooge cocktail and then just take out all the alcohol. Just put straight up cranberry juice. You can't put vermouth. Just cranberry juice and prune juice and laxatives. That's an Ebenezer Scrooge. That's who you are. You know, like, I've seen different recovered alcoholics react a couple of ways to, you know, seeing alcohol or being around alcohol. And most get past it, and they usually say that I was the problem, not the alcohol. I was using alcohol because I've been through the ringer with Pops, you know, and his alcoholism back in the day. And, you know, I got other people who I know are alcoholics, and I drink. I occasionally drink. I stop whenever the fuck. Sometimes I've stopped for a year, and then an occasion will come up, and I'll be like, all right, I'll have one, whatever. It depends on you, because if you're, you know, if you have an addictive personality, it doesn't have to be alcohol. So if your dad was a weed smoker and you didn't have a problem with, and you had a problem with that, you'd be like, all right, everybody come over, but nobody gets to leave the house because I think you're going to smoke the weeds. I don't know. You're being ridiculous. I'm trying to find some semblance of normalcy in this story, but you're the asshole. Like, you're really, I don't know. You're not even an alcoholic yourself. You're just an asshole. So they deserve to have their own party and have their own fun. And since you want to be bah humbug, you get to bah humbug by yourself. It's unfortunate for your husband that he has to sit there and put up with you, you know, sober as fuck, you know, drinking nothing but fucking, you know, seltzer water with prune juice. That's his loss. He married you. He should have known better. Anyways, I'm going to go have one of these. Oh, wait, it's not the end of the show yet. But still.
It's so good! Once it hits your lips, it's so good!
I don't know what works anymore. I'm excited for Friday. You guys got to, you know, wait and see. But in the meantime, I'm going to, you know, keep adding some things. I want to tell y'all so bad. I just want y'all to stick around, because if you don't like it, then you're not going to stick around, and then I got to find you. I will. Anyways, send in more stories to assholeamI@twitter.com or mittheahole22@gmail.com. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do the Dougie, dab, whoa, all that shit. Tune in again on Wednesday. I'll have another show that's equally as mid. And yeah, Friday. Friday. I'll see y'all then.